9 News Plus weather, sponsored by Carrier Colorado. The future of home comfort is here.
Hey, thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday afternoon, a chilly Wednesday afternoon, but at least we got sunshine back out. It's been a couple of days since we've seen that. I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. So, sunny but chilly for us here along the Front Range for today. We start to warm up a little bit for our day tomorrow into the mountains. Still some light snow ongoing for parts of the high country, but that is coming to a close, and we expect it to continue to wind on down later on today. Live view outside of downtown Denver right now, and things looking a lot sunnier than what we saw this time yesterday, this time on Monday, and this time on Sunday as well. Beautiful blue skies, what we're accustomed to across our beautiful city, and things looking pretty A-OK out there, just again a bit on the chilly side. So clear, seasonably cool for us tonight. Light mountain snow does come to a close, but we do get more mountain snow back into the picture for Friday. So HD Doppler radar picking up, fascinating by the way, what you're seeing there across the Northeast Plains, that is not cloud cover. What that is all that fresh snowpack that the satellite is picking up on. It's got a high albedo. You ever walk outside in the middle of the winter, you always know you need those sunglasses, even with the sun at its lowest point in the sky this time of year. That is thanks to the high reflectivity of snow, and that works the same for satellites. Satellites picking up on that high reflections. That's what you're seeing there across northeastern Colorado, and same for the mountains as well. But you can see a few of those stray snow showers there across the western slope. Those coming to a close, and we expect any snow showers that we've got to come to an end here over the next couple of hours. That'll give way to sunny skies, mostly clear skies for our day tomorrow. But notice that in Utah, that is our next weather maker, and that'll move on in starting on late tomorrow night, but probably more into your Friday. Meantime, any snow yet to go? Not much, if anything, and then that next storm system rolls in after dark tomorrow. Temperatures right now, 20s, 30s for us across the eastern plains, a few 40s for the hot spots and those warmer areas like Pueblo at 49. That is where we don't have snow cover. That is helping lead to those clearer conditions, and also keeping things a bit warmer at the surface and allowing those temperatures to rise as a result. 20s, 30s into the mountains for the most part. Highs today, a lot of 30s for us on the eastern plains, a few 40s for the warmer spots in southeastern Colorado. For tonight, as I mentioned, seasonably cool for us. Low temperature around 20 degrees. This is about what we should be for this time of year. Nothing wild about these low temperatures, just clear, and again a bit on the cold side for us for tonight. Tomorrow, temperatures up into the low 40s. It is mostly cloudy, especially during the back half of the day, and that will be because of our next storm system that moves on in. But I think it's going to be mainly sunny to start. Those clouds rumble on in as we get later on through the day. Temperatures 40s, 50s, eastern plains, 20s and 30s on up into the high country. Wow, look at that storm system. Yeah, that sticks out on satellite radar, doesn't it? That huge honking storm system moving on in. This is the one that's going to lead to perhaps catastrophic consequences for California. We're talking about heavy rain, strong winds, huge mountain snowfall for parts of the country. Have already seen a ton of rain and snow over the last couple of weeks. And again, this is a potentially life-threatening situation for California. For us here in Colorado, we will mostly miss out on the storm system. What that storm system is going to do is it's going to kind of split into two. We're going to get the weaker of the two sides of it, and what that ultimately means, we'll get a little bit of light mountain snow for us on our Friday. So from Vail Pass on west, that's where, I should say the Eisenhower Tunnel on west, that's where we'll probably get a little bit of light snow. Maybe a few flakes for us here on the Front Range on the eastern plains. A lot of cloud cover, and maybe a few flakes for us. Better chance on the Palmer Divide, but most of us probably staying rain and snow free for us on your Friday along and east of I-25. Again, slight chance, I would say 20, maybe 30% chance of a flurry on Friday. That is pretty much it. Then for your Saturday morning, we'll clear things out, and that'll give way to more sunny skies for us later on into the week. And then that 7-day forecast, a lot of sunshine. Chance for that flurry on Friday, as I mentioned. I'm leaving the snowflake out of the forecast on Friday. Otherwise, Saturday, Sunday, looking pretty sunny, mild. Temperatures in the mid-40s, not bad for this time of year. Could be closing in on 50 degrees for Monday and Tuesday. Early next week before cloud cover builds back in on Wednesday. That could be our next storm system, but it is too far out to really have a great idea about that one. Meantime, today, our 7th straight day, so we've got a full week with measurable snow, an inch or more of snow on the ground. That is our longest streak in exactly one calendar year. The longest, by the way, such streak on record, it was back in November 1982, January of 1983, when we had 63 consecutive days with at least 1 inch of snow on the ground in Denver. But the good news, it's up here into the high country where snowpack, we are off to our fastest start in terms of snowpack across the state since 2011, with 126% of our season to date snowpack here across the high country. So good news in terms of snowpack, and really kind of good news overall, as we've seen a fair bit in the way of that snow for us in recent weeks, and that is building up that snowpack in the high country, and in many cases getting us out of the drought as well. So overall good news, and we warm things on up. We get a bit of a break, but you know what? We don't really need the snow that badly right now, so not having a ton of snow in the forecast, we can certainly make do without that for a few days. I'll have another update coming up at 4 and 5 this afternoon, filling in for Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin, and then Meteorologist Lauren Robinson is in at 6 and 9, 10 tonight on the 9 News family of networks. Once again, Meteorologist Chris Bianchi. See you right back here on 9 News coming up at 4 o'clock.